Avoiding Shiny Object Syndrome and the Great Pumpkin. I'm Linda Tremor, and I'm here to tell you a story. Do you remember It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown? It was a comic classic in 1966. Linus believed on Halloween the Great Pumpkin would come to his pumpkin patch on Halloween night and reward him with all kinds of goodies and treasures and treats. Linus is convinced the Great Pumpkin is coming, and he convinces Sally to sit with him on Halloween night. Linus and Sally spend the night at the pumpkin patch, waiting for the arrival of the Great Pumpkin. Linus and Sally are still in the pumpkin patch when Linus sees a shadowy figure rising from the pumpkin patch in the moonlight. He assumes it's the Great Pumpkin, and then he faints. Sally sees that it's really Snoopy. When Linus awakes, Sally yells at him for making her spend the night in the pumpkin patch. She missed out on all the treats, on trick-or-treating, and she says, "You kept me up all night waiting for the Great Pumpkin." Charlie Brown and the others come for her, and as they leave, and Linus still convinced that the Great Pumpkin will materialize, he promises to put in a good word for his friends if he comes. In the morning, Charlie Brown tries to console Linus, but Linus is still convinced that the Great Pumpkin will come next year. Wow, what a story. But we as internet marketers are doing the same thing as Linus when we buy shiny object after shiny object. It's called the shiny object syndrome. You buy a product and hope the money will magically appear. You just dip your hand into that Great Pumpkin and pull out a fistful of cash. Then when that doesn't work, mainly because we haven't worked at it, we then buy another product, bigger and better, and hope for better results. It's sort of like saying, Facebook didn't work, so I'm going to go to YouTube because YouTube is up and coming. Wait a minute, Instagram is better than YouTube now. I'm going to go to Instagram. Ooh, not too many people are using Pinterest. I'm going to use Pinterest because that's the way to go. And it becomes an endless circle, one shiny object after another. Your computer is most likely loaded with shiny objects, courses, PDFs that you bought and you never use. You are waiting for that magical one to appear and make you rich without lifting a finger. If you subscribe to some internet marketers, you likely get bombarded with emails with offer after offer, promises after promises. The next email promising your income will skyrocket in mere hours, not days, months, or years, but hours. They make it seem so easy and effortless. And you never take action because the next best thing is coming your way. It's in your inbox and you have to have it. So what can you do to become a successful internet marketer and not fall for all the hype? Well, the first thing you can do is just unsubscribe from all your emails. Yeah, you can do it. It's possible. So then you won't be distracted. The next thing you can do is not go to webinars. Now, webinars make everything look so easy and effortless. And if you're going to learn something, yes, you can go to a webinar. But if they're just selling something and everybody has something for sale at the end, just forget the webinars for now. So what I want you to do is just pick one thing that you're going to make money at and stick to it. Decide if you're going to sell a service, become an affiliate marketer, create your own product, publish on Amazon, do e-commerce, become a coach, whatever it is, just pick that one thing. So once you decide what it is you want to do, you've got to work it. You've got to become an expert at it until you are making money. You've got to make it work. Pick the one thing and become a success. Commit to it. Whatever you decide on, though, you've got to drive traffic to you, whether it's an offer or service. You have to drive traffic. Become an expert at one or two traffic sources. Don't go for all of them. Just pick one or two. And then once you have those one or two, go for it. If you decide to go for, say, paid ads, don't jump from Google ads to Facebook ads to YouTube ads to Instagram ads to Pinterest ads. Pick one, become an expert, become good at it, and eventually you'll be able to teach others. You really don't want to be a jack of all trades and a master of none. If you're switching focus all the time, you're never going to be good at one thing. And Do you know if you're good at one thing, you become an influencer, a market leader, and the market leaders are the ones who reap all the rewards. So if by some chance you receive an email and it's just what you've been looking for, pause before you buy it. Sleep on it. Think about it. Ask yourself, is this going to fit into my goals? Will you absolutely use it? Can you make your money back? If you buy an expensive item, it's going to take a long time to get your money back. So learn how to get past the hype. Learn how to see beyond the hype. When a new offer comes and everyone is promoting it on social media and through emails, and the reviewers are giving it a great review, you know why they're giving it a great review, because they're selling it and they want you to buy it from them. So don't let the hype draw you in. Pick one thing, do it till you become an expert at it, then go on to something else if you want. But remember, the great pumpkin is not coming to you. You have to get out of the pumpkin patch and go after what you want. Stop chasing the next best thing and wasting your money. Pick your one thing, go for it. And before we end, let me remind you how to stop shiny object syndrome. Unsubscribe from all of your emails. Don't watch webinars. Pick one way to make money and stick to it. Pause before buying. See past the hype. So that's the way to stop the shiny object syndrome. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.